Okay, so my name's Darlene Childress, and I am the host of Become a Calm Mama podcast, which is a podcast that is all about parenting and mama mindset and how to get calm and how to get your kids to listen and how to stop feeling like a piece of crap parent. And I love that podcast, and I'm going to keep teaching you how to parent and show up as the mom that you want to be, that you are meant to be. And as much as I love talking about parenting, I also love talking about so many other things that I'm interested in. I've been in a long marriage, and so I've learned a lot about being married. I've been married 27 years. I now have young adult children, and so I'm thinking about what it means to be an empty nester or a roomier nester. I have recovered from an eating disorder, so I think a lot about diet and my body and body image and how to heal myself from that. I'm going through menopause, and so I'm talking about hormones with my friends. I love talking about homemaking and money and travel and goals and dreams. I have had so many amazing conversations with my friends over the years that have changed me, that have informed me, that have helped me grow or understand something about myself. I do a lot of journaling and a lot of deep diving on a variety of topics. And with all that inside of me, I wanted a place to share it. So I decided to start this segment on the Become a Calm Mama podcast called Calm Mama Confessions. And in the Calm Mama Confessions, you will hear me talk about other things that have been on my mind that are outside of parenting. Whatever is going on in my life or whatever experiences I've had or things I've been thinking about, I also kind of want to go back into my backstory a little bit and share about what it meant to have experienced sexual abuse as a child, to experience abandonment, to grow up with a mother who was clinically depressed but untreated, to be poor, to just, so many different things that I have learned and grown from and I've experienced. And I want to be able to share all that in a place that would support your journey as becoming a human being, really, right? You are a human being and you want to grow and change, and having people to learn from is always really helpful. I learn from my friends, which is why I'm inviting some of them onto this podcast to talk to me and talk with me about a variety of topics. And I know you learn from me. And that's why I wanted to create a space where you could come and just hear a funny story or learn something about the world or yourself, possibly through my experiences. So if you love storytelling, if you love listening to people's backstories, if you love the journey, like how someone became the way they are, or you want to dive into self-help or dive into, whatever topics I bring, this is the podcast for you. You will love it. Especially if you still want to learn from me and you're kind of outside that parenting sphere and you're finding it hard to relate to some of the things I'm sharing about on the regular podcast, this is the podcast for you. And this is the place to really just dive into different interesting things that we all think about sometimes, and hopefully think about something that you've never thought about. So that's what this Calm Mama Confessions is all about. New episodes will drop whenever I feel like it. There won't be a rhythm or, there might be 3 in a week. There might not be one for a week or 2, but I hope to be as consistent as possible. So be sure to subscribe to the podcast so that you get notified of new episodes of Calm Mama Confessions. So I hope to get to know you on that segment of the Become a Calm Mama podcast.